There was a painting above the piano of two clowns with green faces playing Wagner on brass instruments. Willkommen to dem Nicolori Theater. Was macht ihr? Was macht ihr? Spricht jemand Herr Deutsch? Spricht jemand Herr Deutsch? Ah, good. The rest of you, it's American Saturday? Okay, I guess I'll just have to get out my translator. Do you mind if I smoke? So, and my sister and her German boyfriend just broke up. And I go to her and she's in her room doing her homework and she's crying. And I say, oh, why did you break up with your boyfriend? And she says, oh, how did I not know he was a Nazi? And I say, how did you not see that coming? She says, oh, the World War II jokes are totally out of my comfort zone. We're going to trial for this, aren't we? And they say, oh, you're right, we probably shouldn't go any further. This is taking up all of my concentration. Can't you see it trying to focus? Oh, okay, I know. Well, I'm all out of Nazi jokes. How about you? Oh, did you really say that? Well, if you have a problem with it, then why don't you just come Auschwitz it? Don't stop. Someone's going to label you up. Oh, you're right. Maybe we should just get Gestapo. There was a woman whose name was Bernstein, which means amber stone. When she came to America, they changed her name to Rose. And the amber stone was lost. Rose means wine spritzer. Wine spritzer. Oh. I'm Jewish. What is the difference between Hitler and a bag of shit? The bag. I could forgive a suckle that squeezed too tight. I could forgive cries that would not be hushed. I hoped I was forgiven for having breast milk made only of cucumbers. I can forgive an apple for having a bitter core. I can forgive a piece of bread or a potato for growing mold. I can forgive crickets for their invasion of the night. I can forgive the grandfather clock for filling silence with order and
joke. Two SS officers and Hitler are in front of a tribunal, and the judge tells them to go off into the woods and come back with 10 fruits. And so they go off. The first SS officer returns. He has apples. The judge tells him, if you can get all 10 apples up your ass, you will live. So he gives it a shot. He tries to get them up his tuchus. He gets 1, 2, 3. He really gives it some zits, but he can't get any more, and so they kill him. The second SS officer comes back from the woods. He has blueberries, so his chances are looking pretty good. He starts to put them up there. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4. He looks like he's done this before. He gets all the way to 8, 9 blueberries. But then he looks off into the woods and he begins to laugh. There was a Soviet soldier who led 1,000 liberated women out of the camps. With his dying breath, the soldier told the woman at the front of the line a joke and gave her his coat. In a nearby house, we found a grandfather clock. In it, we buried our friend. The sound of crickets were his eulogy. I'm sorry, my stockings have the runs. What did I do today? I woke up. I thought about going for a walk, so then I laid back down until the feeling passed. I went outside and threw a cucumber at a yapping shit dog because shut it, farting. The owner of the dog looked at me. He said, "You know that has the word fart in it." So I cartwheeled him an American bird and went back inside. I ate an apple. I painted a painting of 2 clowns with green faces and brass instruments. A repairman came to fix the grandfather clock. I hoped it was broken for good. I imagined his penis was a thick black cord. I did not ask. Shit. I sat down to write my will. I said, I do not want to be cremated. I don't want to give Hitler the satisfaction. The end of the joke. So, the second SS officer had gotten to 9 fruits up his ass, but he left, and so they killed him. In hell, the first SS officer with the apples, and the second meat. And the first officer says, Why did you not finish? You were so close. And the second SS officer says, because I looked off into the woods, and I saw Hitler. And he was coming back with pineapples.